Hello everyone, Equipment Warrior, and welcome to my upgraded custom crit character. Yeah, I leveled up this character now to level, what was the level now? 75 right now. And I actually have the same gear still, and this is a level 70 map, yes, you all know it. And as you can see, I have no problem dealing with enemies. Right now I was actually cursed by Enfeeble. But I have learned a little bit more, so I'm gonna go over what I did just a few changes. Not very much at all. I still actually are the same build. It's still a budget build, so I not have really expensive gear. I actually farming to try to get a Wind Ripper will be the absolute ultimate bow for this build. Because of its very high crit chance. If I have that bow, I will crit almost guarantee every time. I will have like 80% crit chance or something. And the setup I'm using, which are actually the best setup you can use, it is Arc with and Firewall and Arctic Breath. And Arctic Breath are amazingly powerful, I want to say. And this is actually a like another old build which Grangy Games had in the build of the week, which was a Shadow who used a similar setup. But it works really well. I really recommend it. And I have actually the only thing I have seen that are very bad for this build to fight against, it's Elemental Reflect, of course, and something you're never gonna fight. Never ever fight this, and never fight Corrupted Blood enemies. If you see a Corrupted Blood, go away from there. Do not fight that enemy. If you're shooting just one time with Barrage and that, you will get stacked up by Corrupted Blood, and it will kill you if you not log out instantly. It will kill you if that happens to you. So never fight Corrupted Blood enemies. And I'm still leveling up my other games, so I'm going to probably do some other test setups later. But I'm gonna go over my stats again, and I'm gonna show what I have in my crit chance as soon as I kill these enemies, so I not get killed. And I am a dodge character, so I'm using dodge against enemies, and that's probably the best defense you can have against them. At least if you're using this setup. And it will be no problem to build this build as a Shadow as well, of course. But let's just, I'm just gonna take care of these enemies. And also using 2 Diamond Flaws, because they are basically double my crit chance. So now I'm gonna go over my, what I'm using. I'm still using Doom Fletch, because this is actually the best bow you can get for the price. It's a very cheap bow. It costs almost nothing. And it's very easy to get, and it's very cheap. And it's have decent crit chance and decent attack speed, so it's a good bow. There are some other bows you can use, but this is actually my favorite. I'm using Red. That's pretty much the best. You can have on your headgear. Malagar's Veterinary. They are a little expensive. It costs about 10 chaos. Rashness is cheap as well. It costs about 5 chaos. It's not a big deal. It's pretty good. It would be pretty fast to farm that. Tabarasha, I don't really remember the price right now, but it's one of the easiest to use armor you can get. It's a 6-linked armor. It's all gray, white sockets, so you can just swift around without using chromatics. It's a very good armor for this. The best armor you can use, of course, is a rare armor which have the proper, which give you stats actually and give you life and all of that. Just that will increase your survivability. I'm using these defensive boots here, not that special. They don't have movement speed, but I don't really care about movement speed anyway. I'm using this ring here, which are very nice. It's a diamond ring, and I really recommend getting a diamond ring on both of them. Before I take this one, I'm gonna tell about this one. This is nothing special. It could have some life on it, but it haven't. So just using it for now. You can switch it out for this one. which are more powerful, but this one, on the other hand, is a very expensive amulet, so you probably don't have this. I'm using this quiver here for the crit chance. If you can, get crit multiply on it, but I choose to get attack speed instead. Using this ring here, and this is just to get some extra power charges, but you don't really need it. You can have another diamond ring, it will work just fine, but I'm using this one. Another ring will actually be better because you will have more survivability. And that's pretty much my gear. I'm using, I almost forgot this belt here, which are very defensive. This is the same belt as before. And now I can actually show my, not my skill tree, I'm actually gonna show my stats. Offensive, which are the most important, this is the most important thing, you need to have a very high crit chance. This is a pretty good crit chance. The best bow I can use actually with this build, which are Wind Ripper, will probably bring this up to about 70%, I'm not really sure, but it will be something in that case. And defensive, my chance to evade attacks is very good. I have dodge chance and chance to dodge a spell. And I have 9,630 with my Great Sword on. Which actually make this character pretty good in defensive. And my setup actually for my auras, which I think I forgot to mention last time, it's Purity of Elements and Grace I'm using right now, which are supported by reduced mana. I want to use Herald of Ash, but as you can see I don't have mana for it yet, and it costs, let's see if I can find it there, 18% reserve, but as you can see if I have all of them, I can actually almost use it. I don't know, I'll see if I do that later. But let's not talk about that. I'm gonna go on my setups using. You're working on using another setup on Custom Crit with Barrage, which are Barrage, Custom Critical Strike, Ice Spear, and Ethereal Knife. I'm not going to use Ice Spear later, I'm going to use the increased critical damage, but I have Ice Spear there just to leveling it up. And my main sub right now is Great Multiple Vehicles, as always. Custom Critical Strike and Barrage, level 1. Don't level up Barrage. And you then use an Arc, Arctic Breath and Fireball, but there are some many more variation you can do on that, so you're not limited to that. Just use whatever spell you want, as I tell you before. And as you can see, I have no problem clearing maps with this one, and it has been very easy to level this character. In short, this has been a very fun character to play and level up, and I'm going to continue playing it. And I almost forgot, I'm actually gonna show my skill tree how it looks now. Just gonna get away from this enemy. And once again, if you see corrupted blood, do not fire at them. Run away. Yeah, I really mean it. Run away from corrupted blood, because they will almost guarantee kill you with the bleed damage. So do not fight corrupted blood. And even the one with the shield around, you can fight them, but it will be more annoying. You will be in melee range, and that's not a good thing. So I'm gonna go over my passive skill tree. Starting as a ranger, you can do this build with ease as a shadow as well. Be no problem. You just take the elemental damage here to go here, and then you take almost the same tree. But you don't take. You may not take these ones here. If you're doing that, but you can do it when you're leveling up. So the only thing I've taken when I level up now, I have taken now, so I have all of this. I'm going to take all of this accuracy here. I'm gonna take these two here. I'm gonna take this one here to get the extra life I need when I'm leveling up more. That's pretty much it. I don't have so much more to take, more than life, and I could go, if I going to level a lot, I could go for True Strike to get that extra crit chance, but I want to say that's a little bit too far away. It's much better to spend that on more life. I'm even going to take Deadly Draw when I'm leveling up for it, but that is low on the priority list, because Deadly Draw increases my attack speed, and that's the only reason I want to take it. And that's pretty much my custom crit ranger. If you have any idea what I could have done better, just please ask them in comments. I love to read when people write things to me. Really fun to hear what you guys think. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you guys next time.